Tonight, we close the curtain on a historic NPSL season at Keyworth Stadium as Detroit City FC plays host to the Michigan Stars. We'll have all the action coming up next. Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside Keyworth Stadium, where tonight we close the curtain on the 2016 NPSL season as Detroit City FC plays host to the Michigan Stars. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be watching around the world. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us as we take a look at the standings, and these are up to date. You see the X's next to Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor. They have clinched the 2 playoff spots, but on the line here tonight between these two teams, the winner will have the inside track at finishing in 3rd as far as the NPSL standings go. Now for these two teams here tonight, they played earlier this year. As a matter of fact, they opened the season against each other, playing to a 2-2 draw and a very tough-fought matchup between these two sides. So tonight, a winner will have that inside track to that 3rd place standings. We'll have all that action for you. Coming up next here at Keyworth Stadium, the Michigan Stars and Detroit City FC coming up next. Live stream coverage of the Detroit City Football Club is brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Visit ChevyDetroit.com and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. DCFC gets additional support from Blake's Hard Cider, Axel Brewing, 313 Energy, Anytime Fitness, Fago, Flagstar Bank, The Foaling Warehouse, Stroh's, Henry Ford Health System, M1 Imaging. Back inside Keyworth Stadium, Detroit City FC and the Michigan Stars just moments away from doing battle here in Hamtramck. The NPSL season closing game for both of these teams. 3rd place, however, on the line in the table. Judging by the look of the Northern Guard as they begin to fill in the stadium here tonight, they're not aware of that, in terms of what's going on in terms of the table, that there's not much to play for here tonight other than 3rd place. My name is Neil Rule, my broadcast partner Zeke Harris as always. And Zeke, you look at tonight's game and look, let's be honest about it. As Detroit City FC, did they fall short of the ultimate prize? Certainly. Only one team will walk away from a season fully happy with the things that transpired in terms of how the season went. But you look at here tonight, a crosstown rival in the Michigan Stars, a lot of familiarity between these two rosters, a lot of Oakland University and local college presence on these two rosters. So, Zeke, I'll ask you that. In terms of you as a player, what do you do? How do you reach deep down for motivation on a night like tonight?
Well, when you think about it, these guys have been playing soccer for probably most of their lives, so they're used to competition. They don't limit it by if they're having a good or bad season. Every game counts just as much. It all matters, especially when you have such a close rivalry. You really want to walk away from the season saying, like, you know what, at least I played that last game hard.
Walk off with your head held high, certainly no question about it, as the officials begin to make their way onto the field, just moments away from the starting lineups here from our PA announcer, Ted Shoemaker. As Detroit City FC and the Michigan Stars come out onto the field to close out the NPSL season here at Keyworth Stadium. And Zeke, you look at this season here for Detroit City FC, you're really going to look back and say what might have been 4 wins, 4 draws on the year. You're a bounce here or a bounce there away. It has to be frustrating to know it was right there for the take and you just couldn't quite close your hands on it.
Yeah, and sometimes it happens like that. I'm sure after this game especially, all the guys will look back and say, man, if I would have made that pass, if I would have just had that good first touch to score that goal, we would have been in the playoffs.
Right. But that is how fine the line can be, certainly in the game of soccer, and really a metaphor for life, Zeke. When you think about it, the line is always fine. But we do expect a very high-quality, competitive match here today at Keyworth Stadium. And right now, let's send it over to our PA announcer, Ted Shoemaker, for tonight's starting lineups.
Number 1, Elliot Tarney. Number 9, Alexander Sawatka. Sean Claudson. Cody Archibald. Michael O'Neill, John Rubio Roman, Joey Sensani, Michael Lamb, Dominic Hart, Aiden Kavari, Eric Winkwoods. Head coaches Andy Wagstaff, assistant coaches Kevin Garner, Paul Doro. Your officials for today's match are Donovan Nocha, Grayson Moldovan, Eric Lott, and Leighton Kelly. And now, for your hometown Detroit City FC's starting 11. Number 96, Omar Sinclair. Number 40, Dylan Wagaman. Number 33, Javi Bautista. Number 28, Tyler Mormon. Number 26, Tommy Catalano. Number 22, Alex Isowski. Number 14, Matt Ibarra. Number 11, Troy Watson. Number 10, Cyrus Sadie. Number 31, Cody Lang. And number 18, your captain, David Edwardson. Head coach of Detroit City FC is Ben Pierman. Associate head coach is Eldil Salmani. Assistant coaches are Colby Cunningham, Josh Rogers, and Brent Mullen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem, led by the Detroit City FC supporters section.
Sing loud! Sing proud! Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
We're just about ready for the opening kick here at Detroit City FC and the Michigan Stars. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris, happy to have you along for all the action. An extra special hello to those of you watching on FoxSportsDetroit.com also. So Zeke, you saw the faces, you see the crowd. These guys are ready to go here tonight. You talked about it. The competitor will shine here today.
Yeah, my heart actually started beating a little fast. All those times of waiting for the Star Spangled Banner to go. Yeah, this is just a really exciting game. I think we might hit a record as far as number of people here. You can see it on the players' faces. They're all ready to really put on a good show.
A huge crowd expected here tonight at Keyworth Stadium, could rival the attendance record for the season finale. And of course, the Detroit City FC faithful have shown up and shown out all season long here at Keyworth Stadium. Really a historic season when you take a look at what's happened here in Hamtramck, and just the way with the new stadium and really the positive vibes and the good feeling and everything that's come about it. It's really been extra special to be a part of, certainly for me and everybody else as well. And we encourage you to send your tweets here all night tonight with the hashtag WatchCity. We'll get to those and let us know where you're watching from. You can't make it out tonight. We appreciate you tuning us in. Michigan Stars will be in the whites with the red trim. You already know what Detroit City FC rocking the Rouge. The opening kick weather brought to you by Henry Ford Health System. Windy, 75 degrees. It's perfect out here for any outdoor activity, but we're going to kick it around tonight. The referee sounds the whistle, and away we go in Hamtramck, the Stars and DCFC. Jean-Claude Lawson corrals it for the Stars at midfield to get things going. First 15 minutes of action, as always, brought to you by our friends at Henry Ford Health System. Ball headed out of bounds by Cody Archibald, another former Oakland Golden Grizzly player. A lot of them on both of these teams. As the Northern Guard getting into the act early here tonight. Whistle sounds will go the other way. They're feeling it tonight, Zeke. You can tell already.
It's going to be a good game, and you remind me of something. Just let us not forget, even though it's this season that may have not went so well, DCFC started really the NPSL growing in the Midwest.
No question.
Hands down. All these teams wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Detroit City FC.
And it's interesting you say that, Zeke, because you look at the crowd they have in Grand Rapids at the last game that they played. I mean, thousands of people showing up. And like you said, DCFC really laid the groundwork for all of this to happen. And they have certainly grown the NPSL in the Midwest. There's no question about that. Good call by you, Zeke. They don't pay you the big bucks around here for nothing.
Right. For the love of the game.
That ball served up. Throw-in will be coming to Detroit City. There's a whistle. Handball will be called. That goes against Dylan Wagaman, the transfer from Oregon State. So an early dangerous opportunity here, Zeke.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with these. Maybe you're not so awake. Maybe it's just a little sluggish. I think they call the handball on that. You just don't want this to be what sets the kind of tone for the game.
Mike O'Neill will stand over it. Looking to put it back in play. A lot of options for O'Neill here. Standing about 30 yards out. Looks to be lining up that right foot. Whistle sounds. O'Neill lets it fly. It curls in on goal, where Cody Lang will do the honors of scooping it up.
I think he's still waking up with that. Not sure if that was a pass, cross, shot. I guess it counts as a shot on goal, right?
Cody Lang played his college soccer at Seattle Pacific University. Troy Watson in control of it. Played his college soccer at Saginaw Valley State. Third most minutes played in a rookie season last year in DCFC history. Now that ball swung out wide to the right side. Matt Ibarra has it. This cross is deflected out by Cody Archibald. So Detroit City now with their first sustained possession in the offensive end. Ibarra in his fourth season with DCFC tosses it in towards the box. Put it up and out. Now it's cleared out of the box by Michael O'Neill. Alex Isevsky played that one out. Now it trickles out where Cyrus Sadie will control. No Seb Harris here tonight for Detroit City due to the birth of his child. So congratulations, Seb.
Congrats.
We're certainly thinking about you here, and everybody here happy for you. So congratulations, Seb. As you see right there, baby girl born this morning. And Seb is a father of three. I'll tell you this. The girls are going to be easier earlier than the boys. But just wait for those teenage years, my friend. But you got a little bit of time there, so you'll be okay. So congratulations again to Seb Harris. That ball's played up the left side. Tommy Catalano, speaking of Oakland University products, wins the throw-in. Tommy leading Detroit City in goals this year with 4. always an explosive player.
Yeah.
When he steps on the field.
Very exciting and in a lot of ways unassuming, and then something just happens. Happens very quickly with him. You know, I'm really excited for Alex today. I think he'll have a great game. He seems really ready to just get forward, make good plays. Yeah, I'm going to be watching for him today.
You bring that up, Zeke, and Tommy Catalano, one of those guys, you talked about it, kind of an unassuming game. The common fan may look at that and say, wow, you know, this guy's lucky. The ball happens to find him all the time. But there's an art form to that, isn't there?
Yeah, the best forwards seem to put themselves in the right places more times than not. Where they predict someone making a mistake or just waiting on a good pass to come in. They seem to find themselves in good situations.
There's a good defensive play by Troy Watson. And Watson loses control of it as he took a spill in the midfield. That ball swung out to Jean-Claude Lawson. Jean-Claude Lawson working one-on-one. Crafty move, serves it towards the box. It's headed out. Back towards the midfield. Dominic Hart will knock it down and play it back. So Zeke, 6 minutes of change into this game. What do you see schematically?
I see DCFC really trying to spread the field, making sure they go wide and use those outside defenders early. What I'm not seeing as much is plays like this where they're actually able to stress the game, stress the field, I guess, and get it to the forward so they can hold it up. But I think wide is going to be good for us today.
Javi Bautista, the target of that pass, and he's certainly going to be a weapon going forward.
Yeah, hurt a lot last season. Probably one of the quickest players on the field right now. If I was a defender, I would probably give him some extra space just to make sure that first step didn't get me or surprise me.
There's the head coach, Ben Pierman, in his 4th season. The assistant coach at Michigan State. Was a 3-year starter during his time in East Lansing. Went to 3 NCAA tournaments. His assistants, Aldil Salmoni, Colby Cunningham, and Josh Rogers. Brett Mullen is the goalkeeping coach. There's Josh Rogers and that smooth beard that makes every single male in the world jealous.
I was looking very GQ.
That ball knocked out a play by Javi Bautista. Throw-in coming for the Stars. Both squads coming in with a 4-win, 4-draw, 3-loss record. They're tied for 3rd. Of course, 1st and 2nd place already decided at the top of the table. Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids will advance to the playoffs. Congratulations to both of those sides. And what was a very competitive season, Zeke. I mean, there were teams that were in this mix. This division was 6 teams deep up to the last week of the season.
Yeah, and it's funny because when the league was first kind of getting started over in this area, you would only have a couple of teams who could really compete, really had quality players. But you see a lot of the clubs are actually pulling from that from that college, those college campuses like Oakland, U of M, Michigan State. So now more guys are actually staying during the summer to play. Before they would have to go home, whether it's to California or New York, to get quality soccer. But now it's here, now they're staying, and it's going to be better for everyone.
And the league and the divisions are the one that reap the benefits because the quality of play has certainly gone up.
Exactly, and you're able to purchase stadiums like this because people want to watch quality soccer.
That foul will be called against John Rubio Ramon. Rubio Ramon coming over from the New York Cosmos. They're playing for the Michigan Stars. Take another look at it. Got those hands extended.
Yeah, just totally out there. Yeah.
Omar Sinclair will drop it back. Dylan Wagaman swings it out wide to the left side. Nice touch by Catalano. Now to the middle, Edwardson with some space. Edwardson crosses over.
You got to be more patient. We have the ball, keep it moving. You don't have to do anything too special. Just keep the ball moving.
Is that one of the toughest challenges in soccer, to recognize the amount of space that you have and to have the patience to use it?
Yeah, it's something where you're always trying to be urgent, but sometimes you rush. Urgency and rushing are 2 different things. our coach will always kind of stress it to us. If you have time, take a breath, take a touch, just keep the ball moving. You don't have to rush it.
You're the one that's got the control. You have what everybody wants, so you have that space.
Maybe that's what causes people to want to get it out as fast as possible too.
So Cody Archibald will get things started. Give way to Elliot Tarney. Drops it back actually to Tarney. Tarney right now thinking, I ran all the way out here for nothing.
Yeah, I think he got him on the way up.
That foul called against Ibarra. Quick restart. Here comes Jean-Claude Lawson up the left side. Lawson serves it into the box, and it's directed on net. The save is made. The rebound. Oh, what a save made by Cody Lang.
Wow. Wow.
Cody Lang says negative.
Wow.
How'd he do it?
Yeah, those are some really quick. Yep.
The initial
Gotta hand him the
save.
first. He's still just getting up. Wow, that's a great save. You gotta. If I'm Michigan Stars, you gotta put it away.
No
He's
question.
that close. Man, that's a great save. He's keeping them in the game right now. Great cross from Jean-Claude.
Put a star next to the 11-minute mark. And Cody Lang, what he did with those two saves, absolutely incredible.
And I can't predict the future, but you don't want that to come back and hunt you if you're Michigan Stars. You don't want that to be the reason you lost the game.
No question about it. Elliot Tarney off his line. He will collect this ball over in the corner. Tarney, the starter for Oakland University last year, had 7 shutouts in the season for Oakland. 348 minutes of shutout soccer.
Wow. Very good.
Was one of the team captains for Eric Polk's squad as well. Of course, during my time covering Oakland games, one of the better guys you're going to run into too. Elliot Tarney's a class act on and off the field. The foul is called, which was a good thing for DCFC. It could have been a 2-on-1 situation. But instead, Dave Edwardson will control it. The captain. Bringing the ball up the field. This long ball served up towards Javi Bautista. So again, Zeke, you're seeing a concentrated effort for direct, long passes to Javi Bautista.
Yeah, it's good because you're not necessarily saying he's going to win the first ball, but you get a throw-in this case.
Right.
You may get a drop ball and somebody comes through the center and pick it up. So a lot of the times it's not necessarily meant for him to win it and do something with it, but that second ball, that second runner.
There's an aggressive play from Eric McWoods. McWoods one-on-one into the box. Gives it off. Right-footed blast hits off the post. Adi Kavara had a ton of net to shoot at, and he rang it off the left post. Long ball sent for Serwaka. Serwaka calms it down in the corner. Now he'll serve it in. Cody Lang's been under some heavy fire here the last couple minutes. Let's take another look at
great
that.
Pass. I think the ground got him. He still got onto the ball, but yeah,
Misfire.
struck down on it, so it wasn't clean. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of luck in that one.
Corner served up, it's headed around, and Cody Lang will grab it. The foul is called. Well, we know this about Cody Lang. He hasn't been busy playing Pokemon Go tonight. He's been in the game, no question about it.
Is there a Pokemon here?
I don't know. We'll have to get some people on that. Is there any here? I don't know. Is there?
None here.
We got some nearby?
All right.
Couple blocks away, so. All right. We got to. I have to defer to our resident Pokemon Go experts.
We got to tell
here in the
people
booth.
one is here, so then more people come.
I told them they should have set some by the ticket booth. Oh, all right, you guys got it. we'll work on that, getting the pokey stop set up. The ball served into Tarney. Almost 15 minutes in, no score. ECFC and the Michigan Stars. The Stars, by all rights, should have 2 goals, but they don't.
Yep.
This Michigan Stars staff, coached by Andy Wagstaff, his second year as a head guy at Saginaw Valley State. Had that team nationally ranked last year, former assistant at Oakland and at Michigan as well.
Was there when I was. And great coach, great guy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in Michigan. I say this every time, as far as players and coaches.
Wagstaff, of course, with his UEFA license as well. I mean, this is a guy, he's had success everywhere he's been. He's going to be knocking on the door soon. There's no question about that. And that ball served over the line. Goal kick coming for Cody Lang. So we talked about it earlier. While Cody Lang hasn't had any time to play Pokemon Go, he certainly had to catch them all here today. Sometimes in broadcasting, Zeke, you take the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
and you go with
I see that.
Yeah, I see that. Ball served up. Javi Bautista will flip it up and out with the head. Next 15 minutes of action brought to you by 313 Energy, the official energy drink of Detroit City FC. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. Happy to have you along as we cross into the 17th minute. Watson will settle it down in midfield. Now Troy Watson will get it back. Moves to the right side. Sinclair will play it back. Now it's time for our Better Made fun fact. John F. Kennedy spoke right here at Keyworth Stadium just before the 1960 election. We talked about it earlier on in the season. This stadium actually constructed by FDR, President Roosevelt, as part of the New Deal in the 30s. Tons of history in this building, and it's been great all season long to just see this place electric. New life breathed into Keyworth. Catalano knocked to the turf. Referee says play on. Got a Twitter check-in from Sarah Alexis Miller, watching from Portland, Oregon. Let's go, La Rouge. Appreciate that, Sarah. JAX NGS in Omaha, Nebraska. But my heart is at Keyworth. Hashtag Watch City. We appreciate you checking in. And NGS Hogs, as always, in Kansas. Got it fired up, ready to go. Appreciate you all season long as well. And we'll get to those all night long. As tonight really about you, the fans. Just thankful for every single one of you that tunes in all season long if you can't make it out here to Keyworth. Cross into the 19th minute. At Clutch NGS, Neil Rule knows he's Pokemon. Hashtag Watch City. I wouldn't go that far, Kurt. I wouldn't go that far, my friend. I have people around me that know the Pokemon. I think. Although, what do we got? Level 14s in here? Is that the highest we're repping? Level 14's the highest we have in this building right now, just as an FYI. Throw in coming for Detroit City. As the Tetris starts in the northern guard. Cross. Yasevsky is blocked. That will trickle out. So a corner kick upcoming. So potential dangerous situation here for Detroit City. They're looking to answer the pressure from the Stars so far in the first half. Left-footed shot goes over top of the bar by Troy Watson. That's what you want.
Yeah, that was a great ball. I mean, pretty sure he's right-footed. He went forward. I can say that. Form was almost there. I think he was probably a little bit surprised as well. You see it come in. I mean, he got a hold of it, but in those situations, you probably don't need as much power. You just redirect it on goal. Yeah.
He had a label for that upper left corner, no doubt about that. That would have been a beauty. Here comes Bautista up the right side with a head of steam. Bautista into the box. Slide tackle made by Michael Lamb. Lamb, former Detroit City FC player, for an assistant coach at Saginaw Valley State. Now here's Alex Herwaka. Will be looking for the handball, or was it offside?
Handball. Very lucky, very lucky. As a defender, you don't really want to let the ball bounce, because there's no situation you see it bounce over Alex's
No good
head.
can come of it bouncing.
No good can come from bouncing or getting bounced.
Reason being, you're susceptible to the turf, the spin. There's a lot of things that are not in your control.
Especially on the turf, it's really difficult to time. You've seen a couple of guys come already where they just didn't time it right, and it results in a mistake.
Cyrus Sadie controls. Sadie goes between the defender's legs, but a bit too far. Ball will trickle down the line and finally go out. Now the left side attack again. This one's touched out again. So now another corner kick upcoming. Detroit City, Zeke, certainly has seemed to recover, and they've tilted the field a little bit over the course of the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, they had control of the ball, slowed the game down, worked their way up the field, and keep getting quality chances. Here, I would really like to see David Edwards get free and get ahead on it. He's really the target guy. Comes in short, though.
Ball sent into the box, turn and fire, and that shot.
Yeah, you gotta put it up higher. Got to give guys a chance to get up and beat their man and go after it.
Another tweet with a hashtag Watch City from Kurt, checking in from Portland as well. We have a strong contingent of La Rouge fans in Portland. Reagan Bartha checks in from Boston, Massachusetts. Send me a win and a real Coney. Hashtag Watch City. We can help you with the former, but by the time the latter gets to you, probably won't be in the best of shape. Well, we appreciate you nonetheless. Cody Lang's finally had a bit of a respite. Very busy first 15 minutes for Lang. He's had to be very sharp here today, and he has been so far. Some good building block possession there for Detroit City. That pass threaded through to Bautista, but the offside flag is in the air.
He was at least 3 yards before the ball was even played. Good idea, though. I think Dave is really trying to stretch the game.
That's a game plan. The Javi Bautista direct ball.
Yeah, he's going to be quicker than all the defenders put together. I think the thing is, can you get it? Can you actually play it to his feet so then he can take guys one-on-one? It gets difficult on the turf because it rolls so fast.
Troy Watson and Adi Cavara right now exchanging pleasantries, asking each other how their 4th of July was. These two teams opened the season with a 2-2 draw way back in May. And they'll close the season. That ball served into the box. Delia Tarney off his line. Just beat Alex Isevsky to the ball. But Watson will knock it down again.
And I think those runs by the outside defenders are actually what's going to unlock the game. And instead of going directly kind of from center field right again to the middle, those outside angled balls have a better chance of actually making it to someone.
Are we seeing a little bit more attention being paid to those wing runs? Because it seems as though the Stars defensively, there's just a little more give in the middle of the field, just that little bit.
Yeah, I think it's because you have Alex and Ibarra who are constantly making those runs. As of late, we haven't seen them get the ball as much. But I think what David's actually trying to do is put pressure on the center defenders, and that'll cause actually the team to compact a little bit more, so then they'll have more space.
Nice play by Michael Lamb, serving that ball up. It's in a bit of an unfortunate bounce. Now it's collected by Ramon. Ramon will blast that one over top of everything.
Yeah, this is not FIFA. I think, we've all seen that on the video game.
Yeah,
I wish you could do it.
Absolutely. So Cody Lang will put the boot to it. Just about 25 minutes in the books, no score. Quality couple of chances for the Stars. Troy Watson had a good look off a corner for Detroit City as well.
Here we go.
So now on the left side, Detroit City goes to work. That shot is deflected over top of the frame, and another corner coming.
That's a good chance. That's a really good chance. You have to shoot to score. You have to shoot to score. You can see, just got a toe on it. We're going upper 90. That would have been amazing if it would have been on goal, but good ball in.
And it's in the back of the net.
There we go.
Javi Bautista.
Yes. Golazo. The smallest guy on the field wins the header.
Javier Bautista strikes gold for Detroit City.
What a goal. You see, nobody's marking him wide open, just right on goal. There was no chance.
Elliot Tarney was helpless to stop 33. As you said, Zeke, they just flat out forgot about Javier Bautista.
Fell asleep and he jumped on the opportunity. Just jumped on it. That's well done. That's what you want out of your forward. That goes back to being in the right place at the right time.
So Bautista opens the scoring. The 27th minute with the head goal. And he has sent a bolt of lightning through this crowd here at Keyworth Stadium. That's Javi's second goal of the season. Was an All-American during his time in college. As a senior in college, scored 11 goals in 19 games. Cyrus Sadie, who else with the helper?
And they're back on the other end trying to get it back.
Here comes Jean-Claude Lawson on the move.
Strong.
Drops it off to Archibald. Archibald's cross.
Oh, good tackle.
Guevara had a chance to strike, but instead tried to make a move and lost possession of the ball.
Yeah, we talked about a lot last week. That first touch will get you in the box.
Cyrus Sadie taken down. Referee says play on. Here comes Archibald making a move. Left-footed shots on frame, but Cody Lang equal to the task.
Yeah, if I'm Cyrus in that case, got to be a little bit more careful right in the middle of the field.
Javi Bautista turns with it. He struck just moments
again.
ago. And he'll win a corner. '29th minute.
Yeah, I think they caught him sleeping last time. Let's see if we can get another shot on goal today.
So here we go. The corner set up. Played short to Sadie. Sadie loses control.
That'd be too tricky.
There's Jean-Claude Lawson on the run. Sends it across to McWoods. McWoods in the box. Diving tackle made by Edwardson. Played out of bounds.
That's just a mental mistake.
Look at this hustle here from number 18.
Tracked him all the way back down. That's what a captain does.
That is why the captain's armband is on that man's arm, because of plays like this.
Didn't give up on it. Didn't give up on it.
On the flip side of the coin, though, here comes the corner for the Stars. It's headed out momentarily. That shot is deflected. Curling it towards the far post. The header is on frame, but Cody Lang again equal to the task.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of good chances. It may not be coming as anything dangerous right now, but that kind of lax defending, allowing them to cross it, allowing them to get the shots on goal, can ultimately lead to a mistake. All it takes is one mistake.
Got some more Twitter check-ins here with the hashtag WatchCity. Kristen Fuss says, my flight's delayed on the runway, but on the plus side, I can stream the game. Hashtag WatchCity. Appreciate you, Kristen. Well, you probably will be the only one on that plane that don't mind if the,
right.
if the flight stays on the ground.
Good thing about soccer being 90 minutes plus.
And we also got a tweet from Seb Harris himself. He says, watching the game from the hospital. DCFC, come on boys. Tweeted a picture of himself with his baby girl. Congratulations again, Seb. We appreciate it. Rich Pichette tweets in as well. You can hear me sing from Cleveland for that goal from the Hidalgo Hammer. The next 15 minutes of action brought to you by Phoenix House, the official building partner of Detroit City FC. Jean-Claude Lawson the target there, but again, Cody Lang, who's been very active up off his line, puts the brakes on that. So a very fun 31-plus minutes so far here in the first half. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. Happy to have you alongside. Now through the midfield, Sadie finds Bautista again. Bautista crosses over.
Oh.
The ball's in front of the goal.
Wow.
And it's played out. Catalano was in the area but couldn't send it home.
Got to keep the pressure on.
Bautista again. This time it's taken away. Jean-Claude Lawson will send it down the field. Eric McWoods finds Jean-Claude Lawson.
You can see the Stars pushing.
Alex Serwaka with it. Serwaka right side, the chip. Nobody home for the Stars. So Zeke, what's been the biggest difference between that first 10, 11 minutes where the Stars really carried play and were dangerous to now where DCFC's recovered?
If I'm the Stars, I'm a bit frustrated. You had two solid chances where you feel you should have at least had one goal already. Yet Detroit City, they get the ball, they slow the game down, they make the passes, they make you defend for a long time. So that can really weigh on you if you're a player.
Tremendous play there by Kavara to stay with it despite being knocked down twice, and he still has it. Trying to find Serwaka, but that pass was intercepted.
Yeah,
so the game getting very physical out there.
Yeah, and I think the Michigan Stars have actually found their second win.
McWoods didn't get what he wanted, but a corner's going to be awarded as Cody Lang lost control of it. Wasn't what Lang wanted to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're still putting a lot of pressure on them, no doubt. I think Michigan Stars are pushing and trying to get a goal in this last 10 minutes, and they've been playing pretty well. It's really been a back-and-forth game.
Michael O'Neill trots over to do the corner. O'Neill sends it towards the back post. Edwardson's the only player there. Played up and out by Alex Zasevsky. So not much cracking on that corner. It's a nice long pass sent in. Jean-Claude Lawson with the control. The All-Horizon League second team performer for Oakland University. Played it into the box. Dave Edwardson will send it out looking for Bautista.
Got him on the run.
Zeke Bautista drawing a lot of attention up there at the top.
Yeah, he's doing his job and he's doing it well. He's just watching the line. He's just towing the line. He'll be caught offsides a couple of times like he already has, but his job is to make his job is to make them constantly be thinking about where he is. '35th
minute. 1-0. Detroit City in the lead. Javi Bautista off a corner. From Cyrus Sadie, the difference so far. Bautista just, quite frankly, unchecked, unmarked, right on the goal mouth. Catalano the target of that cross, but a corner kick awarded.
A lot of times he's sitting in the space between two fenders. That's a blind spot for both of them. He's not on one or the other, so they have to be in constant communication. And if they're not, that's where he breaks loose, because he's already fast enough to get through. But if they're not talking, a lot of bad things can happen.
That corner set in, it will be played out, knocked down by Isevsky.
Swing this in the far post.
Sadie sends it in, it goes all the way through and just missed the frame. Take another look at it. We'll get
Great ball in, beats the first defender.
That's how close it was.
Yeah, you got to put that on goal.
Tyler Moorman.
You got to put that on goal.
Was just that close to making it 2-0. Troy Watson will head it up. Michael O'Neill in the area. John Rubio Ramon plays it to the right side. Sony plays it up top. Jean-Claude Lawson's all alone clawing for it, and he gets it.
He's good 1v1, so you got to watch it.
Very capable one-on-one player. Crosses it. Nobody home for the Stars.
Yeah, and this might be my own bias, but it seems like the old DCFC guy is playing the best out here. Every time he gets the ball, he gets a good cross in, and they've had chances because of that.
Had the opportunity to watch him for 4 years at Oakland. Very talented one-on-one player, no question about it. You saw it here at Detroit City.
Yeah.
Scored some memorable goals for the Rouge. Serwaka the target here, making the run off the line and gathering in is Cody Lang. Michigan Stars coming off a 3-1 win over Dayton last week. Both teams tied here in the table with 16 points. The winner of that inside track to third place. But a huge crowd on hand here tonight to watch these two teams go at it. They certainly have not been disappointing so far. Jean-Claude Lawson with it again. Michael Lamb in the middle. Serwaka the target. Serwaka with the flick. McWoods making a run, but Lang again. Knowing exactly when to hold him and when to fold him.
Smart play as a defender. Knew he could head it back, did so, and held off his defender.
Fans, make sure you stick around at halftime. Our own Lindsey Pearson will talk to head coach Ben Pierman. Get his thoughts on the first 45 minutes of play. Cyrus Sadie makes a run at that, but it will trickle into Elliot Tarney. But a perfect night for soccer action here at Keyworth. Game time temperature was 75 degrees. Here's McWoods making a run again. McWoods taking off the ball, nicely done.
You can see he's upset because it's so easy to go from the back line, if I'm Michigan Stars, all the way down to the other side. Great tackle. You don't want to go to the ground unless you know you're going to win.
Right. Especially in that valuable real estate.
Especially in the valuable real estate.
What?
Rowan sent in towards the box. Headed up in the air, but one more time, Cody Lang will lay claim to it and now put the boot to it if he so chooses. There's Ben Pierman. Sends it skyward.
I always wonder how many ties Ben has that have the Rouge in them. But he can't necessarily wear a red tie.
No.
You know, that's not it. You can't wear a blush tie. You can't wear a salmon tie.
Nobody's going to beat Alex Wright's maroon shoes, though.
Yeah.
The maroon Pumas that he rocks.
Oh, the special order.
Yeah, special order.
Special order.
He has access to those types of things.
Yeah. Maybe that's a special 2017 sponsor that we just don't know of yet.
Just a phone call away for Sir Alex Wright.
maybe I think it's actually his personal sponsorship.
In the meantime, that foul will go against Detroit City. Northern Guard not happy about that call. We'll take another look at it. Tackle from behind.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, referee Harris?
Yeah, he got him. He knew it. Just run back.
You can always tell when you go to help him up, you know you're guilty.
Yeah,
right?
It's like, I got you. Nothing malicious in it. More than likely just tired from having to run back.
So Alex Isevsky will actually be assessed a yellow card for that play. We'll keep an eye on that. Just about 41 minutes in the books. Detroit City with that 1-0 lead. Javi Bautista with some pressure on Tarney. Tarney finds his target. Cyrus Sadie with it. Catalano's been a relatively quiet half for Tommy. You're used to fireworks being in there when Tommy's involved.
Yeah.
Leading Detroit City with 4 goals this year. Tyler Moorman with it. Tommy in the corner of the box. Turns and fires a shot. And Tarney with a diving save. Tommy says, take that, Neil Rule.
Yeah, somebody's got to take the shot. Why not me?
Tarney on top of his game. There's a look at Tommy Catalano. It's Golden Grizzly on Golden Grizzly there.
Quick corner again.
Tommy with a nifty touch. Then the bicycle attempt goes over top of the bar.
Love the idea.
Crowd gasps.
Just add a little bit of excitement.
That may be one of the most exciting plays in sports.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Take another look at it.
Yeah. I mean, baseball has the bat flip.
Some will say that. Some will say the triple. But soccer, no doubt about it. The bicycle, even attempt, just draws the oohs and the ahs. Tyler Moorman with it. Matriculates it up the field on the left side. To the middle, Cyrus Sadie. Sadie makes a move, still has it. Sadie tried to find Tommy with it. Just out of the reach of Tommy, so goal kick coming. Inside 2 minutes left. Regulation play here in the first half.
Yeah, the Stars got to be careful. They're starting to all just back into their own 18-yard line. And when you're all standing on one line, a quick give and go or pass through to a guy like Javi, all 9 players who are standing there can get burned.
Nifty back heel there by Tyler Moorman. Tried to find Bautista. Bautista gives chase.
Oh.
It's controlled by Ramon.
That was close.
Dave Edwardson able to knock that one away. Claude Lawson, can he track it down? No, he cannot. Check that. That was actually Eric McWoods. So McWoods has been a target in much the same way that Javier Bautista has been used by Detroit City. Eric McWoods has been a target for Andy Wagstaff's squad as well.
Yeah, because he plays well. He's not the biggest guy, but he's able to hold it up once you send it to him. Time and time again, he's been able to turn him and make stuff happen.
Ben Pierman discussing politics, I'm sure, with some of the officials. Maybe the weather, I don't know. Jean-Claude Lawson with it. Working one-on-one again. Lawson beat his man, Matt Ibarra. Draws the foul call. Not the worst foul in the world, though, by Ibarra.
Not the worst, but it's still not in the greatest position. Last minute, a couple minutes of overtime. They get to put a lot of their guys in the box. And if we're honest with ourselves, Michigan Stars have been doing pretty well on free kicks.
O'Neal curls it towards the box. It's headed out with little difficulty. We're in stoppage time here in the first half. Jean-Claude Lawson with it. This cross is deflected. Edwardson unable to keep it in place, so a corner upcoming.
Yep, this is what you practice. This is what you do at the end of practice. It shows I'm tired, I'm hot. Let's do corner kicks because we know that these will be the most important times.
Not much cracking for that corner with the Stars. Wouldn't imagine there's too much more stoppage time. That ball headed on and a save made again by Cody Lang. How good has Cody Lang been here in the first half?
You don't want your goalie to have to make those saves, but you're always happy when he does.
And the whistle sounds, and that will conclude the first half of play. But Cody Lang has been equal to the challenge, and he's gotten some support from Javi Bautista as the chants ring out from the crowd here at Keyworth Stadium. Cody, and well-deserved.
He's keeping him in the game.
Cody Lang has stood on his head here so far this evening. So Detroit City will take a 1-0 lead to the locker room. We'll take a look at other action going on in the MPSL Grand Rapids with a 1-0 lead over Lansing United. They're still playing in the first half. But Cody Lang played his college soccer at Seattle Pacific University, is putting on a goalkeeping clinic here today for this huge crowd on hand in Hamtramck. It's been an absolute goalkeeping show. Javi Bautista has the goal off a corner, and 1-0 is the score as we have reached halftime here at Keyworth Stadium. Lindsey Pearson standing by with the head coach Ben Pierman. Lindsey, take it away.
Thanks, Neil. Guys, I'm with Coach Ben Pierman. Coach, what did you see from your team in the first half? Excuse me.
Up and down. I mean, we created 4 or 5 good chances. Tyler missed the header. Tommy missed the sitter. Javi scored the goal. Javi's buzzing around up there. So in the attack, there's not much to complain about. But defensively, we're all over the place. We're leaving ourselves gaps by getting too high. And then we're not recovering, and they're playing with 2 strikers. So it's 2v2 at the back. And we obviously got burnt last weekend. So we're not doing a good enough job in defensive transition, which has been a problem all year. So we got 45 minutes to fix that. We got to step that up. The other thing we got to do is we got to be simpler in possession. We're creating our own havoc by little turnovers in midfield or stupid little passes that they're countering on. And then obviously they're killing us on set pieces. Cody's made 2 or 3 good stops in there, caught some stuff in transition, but you know, we've given up way too much on set pieces.
And what are you looking for from your guys in the second half?
I think number 1 would be a little bit more passion. Stars are up for this. They're kicking us. They're playing hard. They're playing tough. They're chasing stuff down. They're getting loose balls. We got to be more active with more passion and more energy in there. And then the other thing is we got to see this out. You know, we're up 1-0 at home. We can't be giving up goals. So we got to make sure we keep attacking, but we keep playing simple as well.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Neil, back to you.
Thank you very much, Lindsey. 1-0 the score. Detroit City with the lead over the Michigan Stars here in the NPSL season finale at Keyworth Stadium. We will take a halftime break as well. Come back, get you the second half of action. Detroit City 1, the Michigan Stars 0. This is DCFC Soccer. Those who know Detroit City FC know what soccer culture is. From the players on the pitch, to the supporters in the stands and beyond, to the nonprofits and small businesses we support in our community, DCFC is making its mark, and people are taking notice. Now we are asking everyone to join in our biggest project yet, to change the way a team grows in the United States. To move forward, we are tapping into our history. In 1936, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt gave a speech at the opening of a new stadium in the bustling factory town of Hamtramck, Michigan. It was a Great Depression, and across the country, his administration was boosting the economy by improving our infrastructure, bridges, schools, and roads. But on that day, he was in town to celebrate the building of a stadium. This stadium is one of the things that will last for many years and contribute toward the enjoyment and recreation, he said, not only for us older people, but of the younger generation as well. Like DCFC, Keyworth Stadium was built with a vision. And in the spring of 2016, with your help, it will become the home field that both our supporters and the residents of Hamtramck deserve. We are turning to our community to help fund construction through loans made from Michigan residents to the team. It's the largest community finance project in Michigan history.
Soccer World is your #1 source for all your soccer needs. We have the largest selection of shoes with over 300 styles to choose from, replica and authentic jerseys from all over the world, plus the latest and hottest new gear before anyone else gets it. Everything for all levels of soccer players, even coaches and referees, plus a knowledgeable staff that can help you with all your soccer needs. Soccer World for all your soccer needs. Located in Rochester Hills, Brighton, and Canton, or at soccerworldonline.com.
The motto of Detroit City Football Club is passion for our city, passion for the game. And now, in the summer of 2015, with the help of Flagstar Bank, an additional line can be added, passion for our neighborhoods. DCFC, Flagstar, and the Community Advocates of Detroit are working together to organize the inaugural Neighborhood Champ program. The goal of the initiative is to provide 60 residents from neighborhoods across Detroit free transportation, tickets, and giveaways to each Rouge home match in downtown Detroit.
Well, we like this program because it's about neighborhoods, it's about Detroit, it's about the passion for sports, it's about the power of uniting people together through sports, and that's really important for us.
In the first week of the program, residents of the Hubbard Farms neighborhood gathered to watch Detroit City FC's home opener against the Muskegon Risers.
We have neighbors from all over the Hubbard Farms, Southwest Detroit area, and some kids from the Clark Park soccer program and also from Lighthouse Academy in Southwest Detroit. And we're all meeting the school bus here and taking it out to the DCFC game.
Tickets in hand and free t-shirts ready, a bus transports the neighborhood champs to Detroit City FC's home field at Castech Stadium, where they're treated to an unforgettable soccer atmosphere. In 2015, neighborhood residents from all across Detroit, from Osborne to Grandmont Rosedale to Springwells, will be lending their voices to the sold-out crowds all season long. And hopefully, thanks to Flagstar and CDAD, they will head back to their neighborhoods with a new love for soccer and the pride of being a part of Detroit's soccer team.
Strong neighborhoods are a backbone to a vibrant city, and so there's a great revitalization going on in Detroit right now, and it's important that that happen all across the city. And so we love to support organizations that do just that in the neighborhoods.
DCFC, Flagstar, and CDAD, bringing the beautiful game to Detroit neighborhoods all summer long.
DCFC! 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 DCFC!
Remember the kid who always jumped first? The one who taught you to follow your heart. We seek those relentlessly committed to the lives and well-being of our brothers and sisters. The belief that a better life for everyone is our calling. We celebrate the kids who jump first. Because before equity of care was news, we were making it happen. We've been building it for 100 years. The world is finally catching up.
Welcome back inside Keyworth Stadium. Halftime here in Hamtramck, Detroit City with a 1-0 lead over the Michigan Stars. As always, Detroit City FC Soccer presented by Chevy. Chevy drives the Motor City. We'll take a look at some of the action from the first half of play. Certainly a lot of fireworks in that first 45 minutes. The Michigan Stars came out and got the jump on the Rouge, challenging Cody Lang early and often, as you see. But Cody Lang, just quite frankly, standing on his head. And then, of course, Zeke, sometimes a goalkeeper gets some help from his best friend, the post. And then on a corner, Cyrus Sadie put it on a tee, and apparently everyone forgot about Javi Bautista, who put the header in the back of the net. And that gave Detroit City FC the 1-0 lead that they have taken in to the locker room as we're just moments away from the second half of action. We'll take a look at the Detroit City FC halftime report brought to you by Metro PCS. There you see the Javi Bautista goal in the 26th minute. Alex Zasevsky was hit with a yellow card in the 41st minute, and that's it in terms of the Metro PCS halftime report. But Zeke, if you look at the order of the day, goaltending has certainly been the story. We saw it. Elliot Tarney was really left out to dry in terms of what happened on that corner, but Cody Lang has stolen the show. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and we talked about it at the beginning, that 11th minute where they didn't get those 2 goals, and that will ultimately come back to haunt you. He really made some amazing saves to keep them in the game. And it's not been once, it's not been twice. It's been a good 3 times where he's actually saved a goal that on anyone else probably would have went in.
Not once, not twice, but thrice, as they would say back in the day. And there, another look at it. I mean, Cody Lang has just
right there.
Absolutely been incredible. And he's been involved all night long. That one came right before the halftime whistle. That ball was labeled as well. I mean, by all rights, the Stars kicking themselves, figuring they should have at least 2 goals here, but they got 0.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say. You can play as well as you want, but in soccer, if you don't score goals, it doesn't matter.
No question about that. So the second 45 minutes of action just about ready to get underway as the sun begins to set in the western sky. A little bit of cloud cover here today, but it's been a perfect day for soccer, really for any outdoor activity. As you see, a huge crowd on hand here tonight at Keyworth Stadium, enjoying the libations and the halftime festivities. There's the Northern Guard. They're always enjoying themselves regardless of the weather or what the story is, but just a huge crowd. It's been a historic first season here at Keyworth Stadium, no doubt about it. And the fans have been tremendous, and everybody watching at home, you guys have been tremendous as well. It's been a lot of fun here in our first season at Keyworth. So we are just moments away from the second half of action. Detroit City trying to hold on to that 1-0 lead. The winner here tonight will have the inside track on 3rd place in the MPSL table. And these 2 teams will come out for the second 45 and do battle. Cyrus Sadie had the assist on the corner kick. We will take a break and come back and get you the second half of action. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. And we will send it to break. Be right back. This is Detroit City FC Soccer. Those who know Detroit City FC know what soccer culture is. From the players on the pitch, to the supporters in the stands and beyond, to the nonprofits and small businesses we support in our community, DCFC is making its mark. And people are taking notice. Now we are asking everyone to join in our biggest project yet, to change the way a team grows in the United States. To move forward, we are tapping into our history. In 1936, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt gave a speech at the opening of a new stadium in the bustling factory town of Hamtramck, Michigan. It was a Great Depression, and across the country, his administration was boosting the economy by improving our infrastructure, bridges, schools, and roads. But on that day, he was in town to celebrate the building of a stadium. This stadium is one of the things that will last for many years and contribute toward the enjoyment and recreation, he said, not only for us older people, but of the younger generation as well. Like DCFC, Keyworth Stadium was built with a vision. And in the spring of 2016, with your help, it will become the home field that both our supporters and the residents of Hamtramck deserve. We are turning to our community to help fund construction through loans made from Michigan residents to the team. It's the largest community finance project in Michigan history. Welcome back inside Keyworth Stadium. Just another couple seconds away from the second half of action. Got some Twitter check-ins as well. You can send her Twitter check-in with the hashtag WatchCity. NGS269 watching from Pennsylvania on some freeway headed towards Jamestown, New York. Appreciate you coming in as well. Let's take a look at the standings. You see the X's next to Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor as they slug it out to see who will win the conference. But up for grabs here tonight, the inside track for third place. Lansing United, of course, losing right now. So if that result holds and this result holds, Detroit City FC would finish in third place. Just got word that Grand Rapids is playing a man down in that contest. So we'll keep an eye on that score as well. Robert Nicodemus checking in on Twitter, rooting for the Rouge and Gold from the Bluegrass State. Hashtag WatchCity. Mike White on Twitter as well. The first half has been all about the Great Wall of Cody Lang, lighting smoke bombs from Toledo. Appreciate you checking in as well, Mike. So just 45 minutes remain in the MPSL season for both these teams. And there is the man himself, Cody Lang.
Having a great game.
It's been special.
Having a great game. I got to keep it up the second half.
So Zeke, when you've been involved where you've seen goalies really stand on their head the way that Cody has too, do you almost feel like you owe it to him now to dig a little deeper in that second half and keep out of that same position?
It's obvious as a defender that your goalie has saved you. It's obvious. You can't say it's because you had good defending or you made a tackle. He's literally he's literally saved you and saved you the goal. The hard thing being a goalkeeper is if he gets scored on this half, we forget the first half. That's the hard thing. You got to keep it going.
So here we go. Detroit City will have the ball to start. Another Twitter check-in with the hashtag WatchCity. Lizard Jones 123 says supporting City on the road in Traverse City for her 30th birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Liz. Appreciate you having us on in the car. I hope you got unlimited data. We'll just say it that way.
Got a free Wi-Fi trial.
You better find that hotspot, Liz. Chewing up all those gigs of data. But we appreciate it. The next 15 minutes are brought to you by Faygo, the official pop of Detroit City FC. And you hear me say it every single week. I'll continue to say it as long as Faygo's on board. Rock and Rye is the GOAT. That's a fact, not opinion. Mariah, don't shake your head at me. You know I'm right. Deep down in your soul, you know that I'm right. Rock and Rye is the GOAT. That's it.
I know where you guys are from. Where I'm from, we just go by color. Red.
Red Pop is,
red.
Again, we go through this every single broadcast. I'm not disparaging Red Pop, folks. And Orange Pop's getting a vote in the truck as well. These are all fine. Faygo Root Beer, tremendous as well. What I'm saying is Rock and Rye is clearly the best.
But I feel like you're just not hearing me. I feel like you're saying that, but you're not respecting the red pop.
I certainly have nothing but respect for red pop. I'm just saying, given my druthers, I will take rock and rye every single time. Eric McWoods with a shot. And once again, that guy, Cody Lang, makes the grab.
He probably drinks red pop. Probably what that is.
Cody Lang's a rock and rye guy. He's playing like the guy that drinks rock and rye tonight. I know we get into these discussions. Here come the tweets. They're flying in. I know. Guys, I'm just right. That's all. Rock and rye is where it's at. There you go. Hey, okay, I respect the peach game right there in the crowd here at Keyworth.
Peach is pretty neutral.
Yeah, peach is neutral. That's
you can't hate peach.
No, you can't.
You can't love it either.
No, you can't love it, but you can't hate it. And look, guys, Faygo Pop is like children. You love them all. But rock and rye is like the high achieving.
Yeah, but you love some better than others.
Yeah, it's the chosen one. 48th minute, 1-0. Oh, there's a game going on. Okay, well, we'll get back to that here. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. Dave Edwardson through the middle of the field. Lets it go to Cyrus Sadie. Catalano with it. Leading the squad with 4 goals this year is Tommy. Cyrus Sadie has it. He has the assist on the goal. Tommy has it touched away.
What I love about the way Cyrus dribbles is he has so many like stutters that it's really difficult to stay with his first touch. You have no idea where he's actually going to go. You just have to kind of guide him one way.
He's very capable too in terms of power with the ball. He can get a shot off from that stutter. He can pass. He can reverse field. I mean, there's a lot of deception to his game, no question about it.
And as a small guy, he's really good at using his leverage on guys. Ooh.
Twitter check-in from NGS Louisville. I'm sure Neil Rule can hear us singing from Louisville. Hashtag Watch City. Appreciate you guys as well. Gotta have the cut the cord conversation with you guys also. Gus Macker on Twitter checking in from DC. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, Gus. Checking in with us. Final broadcast of the season here at Keyworth Stadium. Cody Lang has made it one to remember so far. He will put the boot to it.
And now I'm getting pictures from the other side of them taking pictures of us. shout out to friend Deanne Bradshaw for the pic.
I hope she got my good side. Not sure which side my good side is, but I hope she got it. So Lang will put another boot to one here in the 50th minute. Alex Zasevsky will yo-yo it back to Cody Lang. So Zeke, you take a look there on the field, then he changes here in the second half in terms of strategy for both squads.
Yeah, I think now they're really allowing Javi to be that center guy and to be that point player and just to stretch the field. I'm getting the sense that Dave wants to go up a little bit more, get a little bit more active in the offensive side of the game, and allow Cyrus and him to kind of float in between. I think earlier in the first half they were sitting a little bit too much defensively. This time they're trying to stretch it at least at the beginning, just to make them think twice about where they are. And you can see that it's opening up right away.
Javi Bautista with it. Serves it out wide to the right side. Javi gets it back. Double team comes. Play towards the box. Manny Barra gives chase, but it squirts out.
It on.
Omar Sinclair controls.
And you see that's a smart play. Just keep the ball.
Milano, the target, will track it down. Tommy couldn't get enough mustard on that pass. And Edwardson in the middle. Zasevsky. Catalano.
Yeah, you can see the guys are feeling themselves.
Catalano gets the whistle.
And you can see them start to have a little bit of fun. It's much easier to play when you're coming from a position of joy rather than of hate or anger.
Folks, I'm just saying I'm getting the tweets now with the picture of the Rock and Rye bottles. So appreciate all y'all getting my back. What up, though? Rock and Rye for life. Cyrus Sadie trying to send one into the box. He's been the assist man for life here today. Tommy with a shot goes over top of the bar.
He wants one. He wants one.
Now it's time for our weekly trivia question brought to you by Flagstar Bank. This week's question. Tonight's supporters get the chance to vote for the 2016 Black Arrow MVP. The winner will be announced at City's last match of the season on Wednesday, July 27th. Can you name the previous winners of the Black Arrow Trophy from 2012 to 2015? So this is a multi-answer one. We're going to put you to the test here today for our Flagstar Bank weekly trivia. Make sure you stick around. 65th minute, we will have the answer.
That's a good one. When you think about who's been with us.
Yeah.
Who's been with us since the beginning.
I didn't get it.
No?
No, I didn't get it when I got a look at this. I was incorrect.
Really?
I got the last three, but I didn't get the first one. So you guys will have to jog your memories on that. I'll be impressed somebody comes up with that. Make sure you get your vote in.
Oh, okay.
For the Black Arrow MVP award.
That's interesting.
I got a strong candidate for the MVP of tonight's game. Number one, Cody Lang has put on a show in net.
Yeah, he played really well. Now it's your job as a defender. Hey, keep it at nil. You want to get a shutout in your last game.
Troy Watson controls. Edwardson through the middle. It's played away from him by John Rubio Ramon. Cyrus Sadie has it. Brings it up the left side. Esevsky with a nice touch to Catalano. Catalano in the box. Makes his move and wins the corner. And Zeke, this
Not
field
bad.
has been tilted for Detroit City FC here in the second half.
Yeah, I think Ben must have really got into him and said, hey guys, last game, one goal is just not good enough. You got to keep pushing. It's really difficult to keep that one goal lead. And they're ultimately not going to be satisfied with the tie. We just know that.
There's Dominic Hart grabbing his shoulder. That doesn't look good. Trying to work out the pain.
Yeah, he's hurting serious.
No pain like shoulder pain, is there, Z?
Yeah.
Well, there's one other pain. Shoulder pain is intense. Another corner upcoming.
Good ball in.
Towards the back of the bar.
That's Javi again.
Javi Bautista. As you said, the smallest guy out there has come up the largest in the corner kick game. Fans, don't forget, last match of the season, a friendly against the Windsor Stars. That'll be Wednesday, July 27th at 7:30. Your last chance to come out here. And folks, I implore you, if you have not been out here to Keyworth Stadium yet, come out here and check out what's going on. It is absolutely incredible. If you're a sports fan, a Detroit sports fan, you owe it to yourself to come out here and take part in this environment. Here's a dangerous opportunity for the Stars. It's taken away from Connor Roots. In the box. Nice defensive play.
Full speed ahead.
Here comes Javi Bautista. Speaking of full speed. Javi into the box. Puts the brakes on. Turns, crosses, looking for Tommy Catalano.
We need one of the center mids coming up in the middle of the box.
Cyrus Sadie will knock it down. Sadie
too quick.
Goes around O'Neal. Bautista one-on-one.
He didn't get away. He didn't get away.
Dominic Hart did the only thing he could do. Knocked that one out into the crowd. But another corner coming. Heavy pressure here from Rouge.
Yeah, you can see him holding his shoulder. It looks like he's still kind of bothering him.
My man Sergeant Scary down there, I believe. Substitution coming. Spiro Polakos will come in for Tommy Catalano. Catalano right now kind of gripping at his back a little bit. But Tommy was a force, especially as this match wore on. Edwardson with the shot. That will go over top of the crossbar, but Catalano 4 goals on the season. He's been absolute lightning as Spiro Polakos comes in for him. Polakos played his college soccer at Detroit Mercy, was the 2014 Horizon League Freshman of the Year. There's a look at Spiro. Tyler Moorman turns with it, wins a throw-in. 58th minute, 1-0, Detroit City with the lead. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. Happy to have you along. Here come the Stars looking for a counter. Ramon plays it up the left side. McWoods with a shot. That's blocked nicely by Wagaman. Sinclair will fire that one skyward. Michael O'Neill to the middle. Nifty touch. Sliding play made, I believe, by Asefsky. But the whistle and the foul was called against that man, Adi Kavara.
Yeah, good ball in.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see he just grabbed him.
There's a hook with the left arm, no doubt about it. He doesn't like the call, but the tape never lies.
Yeah.
That left arm.
And it's pretty, I mean, pretty dangerous to grab someone like that, too.
There's Javi Bautista. Sadie making the run. Cyrus Sadie, will he get there? He will not. Goal kick awarded. Sadie thinks it was a corner. The referee disagrees. Let's get you a score update from out of town. Lansing United has drawn even with Grand Rapids before the half, so they're at the halftime break. It's 1-1. If both results hold, Detroit City will finish in 3rd place still in the table, but Grand Rapids playing with 10 men. So we'll keep an eye on that match. Nice work done there by Tyler Moorman to gain control. So Zeke, what's changed here for the Michigan Stars to finally have some possession over the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I think they're not too good at starting the games. I think that's what it's really been. And that's DCFC's strength. But I imagine in these next 10 minutes or so, that whole tone to kind of shift. You can see they're getting out, they're running, they're starting to stretch the field. They're still going to get their chances. But it's can we hold mentally tough? Can we be mentally strong?
Rowan coming up for the Stars. But you're seeing that. You're seeing Kavara. You're seeing Eric McWoods get a little higher. A little more direct game here
and
for the Stars.
They've had their chances, especially 1v1, kind of through the middle of the field, actually. They haven't been doing a great job as far as pushing them wide. But you can see they're starting to get their confidence. They're starting to play. They're starting to take guys on.
The next 15 minutes are brought to you by Flagstar Bank, the official bank of Detroit City FC, and the official sponsor of the Neighborhood Champ program that brings 60 Detroit neighborhood residents to each and every Rouge home game. DCFC and Flagstar bringing the beautiful game to Detroit neighborhoods all summer long. Special thank you to everybody at Flagstar Bank, one of the fine sponsors here of DCFC. It's been great to see a lot of the local Detroit companies really getting behind, really rallying around a Detroit brand.
Yeah, it's something that you really need in this city, especially with everything that's kind of going on, for people to come together.
Take another look. What happened here? Edwardson.
Yeah, just on that way down,
shoulder.
got him with the hand.
Yep. So Edwardson shaken up a little bit. He'll necessitate a visit from the Henry Ford Health Systems provider, Detroit City FC's team doctor. And, you know, Zeke, you're a guy, you're very active out in the community with the nonprofits. You're out on the front lines. You see everything that's going on. Again, that just kind of shines a light. Partners like Flagstar Bank, Fago, and, you know, we go all the Henry Ford Health System, Chevy, all the way down the list. Those partnerships are vital. Everybody sees it, and they're trying to do something about it.
Yeah, because everyone, you have to recognize that you can't change the city alone. If you try to go about it that way, you might take a couple of steps forward, but ultimately you'll be pushed back. Something will knock you back down. But when you're able to lock arm in arm with these different nonprofits and for-profits in that matter, you get a lot further. I mean, DCFC has come so far just because of their willingness to partner and bring in others to walk alongside them.
No doubt about that. And they just showed the Northern Guard. They certainly play a big part in community involvement as well. So really a tip of the hat to the Northern Guard for everything they do. We're in the 63rd minute. 1-0, Detroit City FC in the lead. Javi Bautista scored a goal off a Cyrus Sadie corner in the first half. And Cody Lang has made it stick. A brilliant performance by Lang. Ben Thornton getting loose for the Michigan Stars. He will come in momentarily. Ball sent up towards midfield. Watson puts the right boot to it. Dominic Hart will drop it back. Cyrus Sadie comes with the pressure, and Cyrus Sadie sticks in there and wins that ball.
Well done.
Just a crafty veteran, Cyrus Sadie, in his 5th season here at Detroit City FC, 2nd all-time in minutes played. Has 2 goals this year. If you were going to do a DCFC Mount Rushmore, Cyrus Sadie's mug's going to be on there.
Yeah, he's been with the team since the beginning and has always played well. He's always a guy you want on the field. Whenever you're looking at that starting 11, you really want Cyrus on the field just because he's so dynamic, can go back and forth, and make a lot of something out of nothing.
Crowd wants a call there as Edwardson taken to the deck. But instead, we'll see a goal kick. Take another look at it.
Yeah, good touch. Yeah. Love the guy, but he was searching for it.
Nothing's going to warrant a call there.
That's not a call. And I think that's what ref is saying. Like, hey,
love the guy, but that's not a call.
We've all played soccer, and we all try to get those calls. You can see him smiling. Yeah. You pretty lucky if you get that call.
That ball played out. So a throw-in coming for the Stars. Got a Twitter check-in. Harvey from West Virginia says you're absolutely right about the rock and ride. Go Rouge. See, Harvey's a sensible man.
I think you got the small radical group.
The vocal minority.
The vocal minority who's willing to come out against it.
I think in your heart, Zeke, you know that I'm right. You can lie to me, Zeke. Please don't lie to yourself. All right? Ball swung out towards the left side. Eric McWoods with it. McWoods into the box.
It was dangerous. That's a good
Spiro
step.
Palakos comes over and clears it out. The handball will be called.
It's a good decision to step in by him. Tell us how you really feel.
You don't think Dave Edwardson wants this match tonight, folks?
Yeah.
The captain?
He puts his heart and soul into every single game. He's so passionate about it. I love it. That's meme-worthy right there.
Kristen Gorin checking in on Twitter says, shout out to Sean on the Northern Guard, hashtag Watch City. Alec Lasinski in for Javi Bautista. So some scoring punch there. Lasinski coming on with 3 goals. Reagan Bartha checked in on Twitter. Zeke, you'll like this one. Said, when Mama Cass came to Wisconsin last year for the playoffs, she brought me the best pop, hashtag red pop.
Yes.
That ball served over towards the left side.
Here comes the revolution.
Wood sends it back. That left-footed shot is deflected and will go out, so a corner kick coming. Kristen Gorin also said she's watching in Virginia, miss my hometown, hashtag Watch City.
Where is she drinking red pop?
She didn't mention it. I'm sure she's Team Rock and Rye, though. Frankly Proven checked in. The Fago discussion was on point. Hashtag Watch City. Champaign Soccer Company loved the Fago debate on the Detroit City live stream. Hashtag Watch City. That corner kick served in. Spiro Polakos puts his back to it and sends it out.
You know what? I really appreciate that. Just recognizing when you have quality content.
Absolutely.
You don't get that everywhere.
Well, we're fun and informative. And now a yellow card issued. Much to the disagreement of Adi Kavara. But the official will book him nonetheless. Rich Pachetti says Neil Rule, the official broadcaster of Fago. And our buddy NGS Louisville said, I got this when I was up last weekend, and tweeted a big picture of a Rock and Rye bottle. So I think that 9 out of 10 people agree with me. There's a shot that will trickle wide left by Isevsky. And now it's time for the answer to the Flag Star Trivia. Can you name the previous winners of the Black Arrow Trophy from 2012 to 2015? I got a couple of these, but not all of them. 2015, last year, Dave Edwardson. 2014, Cyrus Sadie. 2013, Zach Myers. 2012, some guy named Josh Rogers. And Keith Law, co-Black Arrow MVP winners.
Yeah. People forget about Keith. He's a really
strong
skilled,
list.
Really great player. And you see it spans from defenders to forwards and midfielders. Yeah, there's a lot of good guys who come through the ranks.
Now here comes LaRouche. Polakos turns and fires. That shot trickling towards the net. And Tarney making the save. Spiro Polakos dangerous on that. That's the old argument, get the ball on net, anything can happen. That changed direction a couple times.
He let go of it a little bit, but not enough for anybody to get a foot in.
We're getting some love for Cream Soda on Twitter as well. Cream Soda's strong to quite strong also. I didn't mean to shortchange Cream Soda.
I go on the Cream Soda. I can't make a judgment call on that. In good conscience, I can't say either way.
71st minute. DCFC still with that 1-0 lead. And guys, we appreciate all your tweets here. Hashtag Watch City. That ball served into the box. Sinclair will escort that one out of bounds. And as we wrap up the final 20 minutes of the broadcast, also want to give a special thank you to everybody on the crew here that brings you all these sights and sounds. I know you hear my voice and you see the picture, but there's a lot of people that are responsible for it. And there's a first look. One of our cameramen, Chris Miller. Certainly do appreciate you guys as well over on camera one, Orlando Ford. Hands up in the air. There you go, Orlando. Give it up. Zach Foster as well does a tremendous job. There's Robo, James Robolewski, one of our audio technicians. There's my man Corey Bird also rocking that Hartford Whalers hat as he always does. Corey's a guy that has impeccable style with that Hartford Whalers hat. No question about that. We'll get you the rest of them here as the night wears on. That ball flicked on and out of play. There's the truck, our director Max Hinson, Adam Moyette in there. Devin Doxey on replay. Devin Doxey got quite the golf game. He wouldn't beat me, but he's still pretty good. Nick Candela in there as well on graphics. One of my favorite audio people in the world, Christy Labs as well. An opportunity to work with Christy a lot during the course of my career. Big fan of Christy. That ball's along the line. Served back into the box. The save made again by Cody Lang. So the Stars still with some heavy pressure. And that foul will be called. I believe they're going to get Connor Roots with it. So we'll go the other way. Take another look at the action.
Yep. Comes right back at him. Is aware enough to make the save again.
I'd certainly be remiss if I didn't get cameraman number 2 in there. Mike Grabemeyer as well. Mike's my guy, my dude, as I say.
Number 2.
Appreciate you, Mike. Camera 2. That's right, the unsung camera.
Unsung.
But vitally as important.
They never get enough credit.
No, camera number 2 never gets the love they deserve. But you guys do an excellent job. I'm honored to work with every single one of you. You guys do a great job. There's nobody else I'd rather go to battle with each and every week. No question about that. The best crew in the MPSL. That's a fact, not opinion. Cyrus Sadie with it. Send it back to Omar Sinclair. Doesn't matter if you guys are the only crew. I don't think you're not the only crew. You're the best crew.
Now there's a couple other crews
there's some
out
other
there.
crews out there. They don't stack up though to you guys.
Yeah, I've seen some of their broadcasts, and they're not good. I mean, they try.
Well, they don't have the firepower that we do in terms of the crew that we're packing. No question about that. As we motor on into the 75th minute. Now it's time for tonight's attendance, brought to you by Rise. A very healthy 6,384. People just like that losing their mind here in Keyworth Stadium. So an extra big thank you to each and every one of you that are in attendance here tonight. Obviously you can't hear me say that because you're here. But if you were in front of me, I would tell you thank you, not only for tonight, but making this a memorable season here at Keyworth Stadium. You guys are, pound for pound, the best fans in the city of Detroit. The best sports fans in the city of Detroit. That also is a fact, not opinion.
And I just got to repeat it. I think that's something that gets forgotten. Just how far the team has come from that first year. I remember when they came to U of M and Alex was there and a couple of the owners, and we're trying to recruit guys.
Nifty move and the shot, and it's deflected just wide
so close
of the net. Point blank look. Lisinski, of course, in there as always.
Yeah, but it goes back to, I just remember them at the very beginning, and there was so much hope, and you see what that has kind of grown into. Even last year when at Cass Tech, what were we capping? Maybe 3,500.
There's another look at that action.
Kind of a shot in the crossing both. Almost got on top of it.
Look at that crossover.
Ooh, he could have put it in.
Here comes another opportunity. It's Lisinski again, turning, crossing. It's played on top. Boy, Alec Lisinski has dominated play over the last couple minutes. 77th minute. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. Happy to have you along.
Got loose.
Andrew Dalu, as you saw on that replay, making some moves. Free kick sent in towards the box. That will go out, so a goal kick upcoming for Cody Lane. Let's get you a score update in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids, despite playing with 10 men, has taken a 2-1 lead over Lansing in the second half. So both these results hold. Detroit City will lay claim to third place in the table. They're just about 12 minutes and some change and stoppage time away from doing just that. And now I think, Zeke, we've seen the switch kind of flip by the Stars. They're moving forward.
Yeah, at this point, whoa.
And there's a heck of a save made again by Cody Lane.
They're going after it. They're throwing everything they got.
Cody Lang, another unbelievable save. Let's take another look at it.
Took it off the bounce. It just hit it.
And it was labeled for the top.
That's one of those where it's swerving too, so you don't really know exactly where it's going to stay.
That header's on frame, and this time they find the back of the net off the corner. And Cody Lang is hot. He runs up to the official, couldn't quite see exactly who got that on frame.
Yeah, as they're celebrating, he's pretty heated.
So Cody Lang, who's been absolutely unbelievable.
Ball comes in. Goes right at the goal. I don't see exactly what he's complaining about in the beginning.
Eric McWoods is in the area as well.
Maybe
he
thought
with his chest.
Maybe he thought he got a hand on it and kind of had the hand of God go up. Just ate it on.
It looked like McWoods caught it with his chest a little bit. I'll be curious to see who they officially give it to.
Yeah.
Roderick Green was the one that got his head on it. And now a back heel that is deflected out.
Oh, yeah, he came in. Good hustle.
Cyrus Sadie sends it wide.
Palacos
with a cross, and that ball is played wide. So action picking up. We're tied at 1 as we move to the 80th minute.
If you're a fan, hey,
it's been a heck of a game.
This is last 10 minutes. A lot of excitement, a lot of good players on the field, a lot of energy. Let's see who can pull it out.
You certainly would. You'd have no idea that there was technically, nothing on the line here tonight in terms of playoffs. These two teams have played it like a playoff game. Tarney puts the boot to it.
You know what I'm saying? 22 guys on the field. They're all competitors. They all want to win.
So we're back on level terms here in Keyworth. After the goal off the corner, here comes McWoods making a run. Sinclair plays it away. And the throw-in coming for the Stars. Ball sent into the box, just out of the reach of Roderick Green. The throw-in will come again, or excuse me, this will be a goal kick actually, for Cody Lang. Lang has been stellar here tonight. The Stars finally get one past him on a corner. So all to play for here over the last 9.5 minutes. Joey Sansoni. Sansoni's a big dude, man. He's a bit shaken up right now behind the play.
He's walking a little bit funny.
Spiro Palacos taken down from behind. The foul is called. Roderick Green grabbed him with his left arm.
I'm nervous about those tackles from behind, especially when you have turf.
Miscommunication there between Cyrus Sadie and Spiro Palacos.
step up and score that goal. This is coming forward. This is kind of what I want. I'm a little bit excited. I mean, hey, I can be the hero. I can score the goal. I can win for my team. It might be Cyrus. He's known for these kind of things.
This is his time, isn't it? Certainly no question about that. That's a man that's been everywhere and seen everything in terms of DCFC soccer. No question about that. Gives me a chance to tell you the next 15 minutes of this match presented by M1 Imaging. Tweet your choice for the man of the match to @DetroitCityFC with the hashtag M1Man. Certainly like to think Cody Lang will get a lot of votes, as will Javi Bautista. We'll see how that shakes out. Spiro Palakos with it. Palakos turns. Wings it wide to the left. Matt Ibarra crosses into the box, and it's headed away. Sadie will track it down.
These are some good crosses, but they need more guys in the box.
We're in the 83rd minute. Neil Rule, Zeke Harris with you. We're level at 1. It's been an exciting game. Tons of chances on both sides. Barra turns with it to Watson. Watson looking for Lisinski. Lisinski turns on the Jets and gets there first. Lisinski played off the ball by Roots.
That's a smart play if you're a forward. I mean, he's got his back towards his own goal. Not too many options, a lot of pressure. See if you can get the throw in and keep the game moving.
Comes a throw in. The 84th minute, Ibarra. His 4th season with DCFC. Tried to find Palakos. Palakos goes down, and Omar Sinclair with a nice recovery.
That's the last ditch. That was nice.
Pilakos trying to get the shot off.
Trying to do a lot there.
He's fired. Now here comes McWoods with a touch, and it's in the back of the net. Eric McWoods with a quality strike and puts the Stars up 2-1 here in the 85th minute.
Just not much you can do as a goalie, as a last defender. Once it took that bounce, he was already in, and you don't want to foul. And he took the shot early. If he would have taken another touch, dribbled a little bit more, then he probably would have been able to get on him. But
that was a quality finish.
Just a quality finish.
That was a quality finish from Eric McWoods, no doubt about that.
And he's been creating chances all game.
We move into the 86th minute.
When you get a good goal scored on you, there's nothing you can do but put it down and let's play again.
And Zeke, you talked about this not only tonight, but throughout the time that you and I have been broadcasting games together. As a defender, when you let that ball bounce, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, as soon as it hits the ground, that means it's 50-50.
Yep.
And as a defender,
Sadie to the middle of the block. Oh, she sends it over top of the bar.
Into the corner. There's 2 corners, choose one, you're good.
Take another look at it. How about this setup by Cyrus Sadie?
Wait, put the perfect, just puts it on the platter. Granted, it's bouncing, but just pick a corner. You don't need power. Place it.
Cyrus Sadie set it on a tee. As a yellow smoke plumes out of the Northern Guard supporter section. Less than 4 minutes remain of regulation time. Pilakos with the ball. He's taken down from behind by Michael O'Neill.
Get the ball and play. Play.
Detroit City will try the right side. Cross blocked out. Throw incoming. That attack played out. Sinclair does a nice job. Inside 3 minutes left of regulation time. Ibarra. Pilakos. Back to Ibarra. Ibarra makes a run. Ibarra taken down from behind. The referee's reaching into his pocket, and a yellow card will be issued.
This could be really dangerous.
Roderick Green doesn't like it, but he's in the book nonetheless. So here we go. A prime opportunity. We'll take one more look at it. A lot of contact there from behind.
He gets in front of him, and it's an easy call for the ref.
Spiro Pilakos will stand over it. Michigan Stars have shocked DCFC with a couple of goals here late in the second half. Can they level it out? Pilakos with a strike into the box. It's headed away. Now a throw incoming. Quick toss by Pilakos to Lisinski. Lisinski with the cross. We'll have another throw in. 89th minute.
Beat the first defender.
Offside flag is up. .90 seconds remain of regulation time. Michigan Stars with two shocking goals in the last part of the second half have come from one down to one up. Chase Jabori will come in for Jean-Claude Lawson, so a couple of Oakland University teammates coming in for each other. Jabori started out his college career at the University of Akron before transferring to Oakland. Played extensive minutes in their NCAA tournament win over Kentucky.
Watch the far side. Watch the far side. Got a good switch. Couldn't get it across.
Tried to find Ibarra and couldn't. Roderick Green with it.
This is when you got to start dedicating a couple more guys moving forward. I mean, at this point, you really have nothing to lose.
Cyrus Sadie with it. Sadie's been the magic man all season in terms of setup. Dalou with it, will play it back. Wagaman swings it to the right side. We're in stoppage time. Does DCFC have some magic in them? That ball sent out to the left side. Eric McWoods is cut off by Wagaman. Now Wagaman gets it back. They have to move forward now. Not much time remaining. Ball sent up and played out. Kavara in the mix. It's taken away. Here comes Dalou. Throw incoming.
Guys got to be moving a little bit faster.
Time is of the essence. Ball played in towards Watson. Watson on the move. It's out in front, and it's played away. Sadie with a shot. Didn't get everything he wanted on it and sent out a play.
Yeah,
so a quality chance here in the waning moments of this game for Detroit City. Take another look at it. What happened
well
here.
To keep it in, get it across. Oh, just that half a step.
Ben Thornton got it out just in the nick of time. Andy Barra was on the doorstep.
Got to send it forward.
We're in stoppage time. George Shamakoff over.
Got to send it forward. Need more guys in the box, though.
Ibarra the target.
Yeah,
Oh, that ball's just cleared out. Can't be much time left now.
Ooh, slick play. You got to know it's almost. Oh.
There's a dangerous misplay there by Dalu. We'll give way to a Stars throw-in. Substitution coming here for the Stars. Taylor Fletcher will come in. So Andy Wagstaff, the head coach of the Stars, has gotten some second half magic here at Keyworth. Ben Pierman looking on. Trying to get DCFC to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. Late in stoppage time. Fletcher comes on. Replacing Adi Kavara. Shamakoff knocks it down.
Faster, faster, faster. You gotta be going forward, forward.
Ibarra being challenged by Jabori. Dalu looks for Pilakos, played away. Sadie steps up into it, sends it wide to Pilakos. Pilakos makes the turn. Cross towards the far post, nobody home. Running and tracking it down.
At the top.
That ball will just be played down the field. Wagaman over to retrieve the ball, get the throw-in going. There can't be much time left now.
Yeah, he's checking his watch. May have gained a couple of seconds just from the sub. 1 minute. 1 minute is what he's saying. 1 minute left.
Maybe time for a final push. Omar Sinclair with it. Does Rouge have some magic left here in this NPSL season? That long ball sent across, nobody home for DCFC. Ball's headed out. Barra will send it in quickly. At least he's trying to. Spiro Pilakos off to Watson. Watson's shot is blocked. Omar Sinclair will go back.
Yeah, he's checking his watch. Gotta put it in. Second ball.
And the whistle sounds, and the Michigan Stars have come into Keyworth Stadium after trailing by a goal and shocked Detroit City FC by the score of 2-1. So this crowd of 6,000 plus, stunned by what they saw. But Zeke, you have to give credit to the Stars. They continue to battle, they never quit. They got out of here with a win, which is something very, very few teams are able to do.
They made less mistakes and just overall had a better 90-plus minutes. It's that simple. You take the two, the crossbar and the other shot right on the line, and they played better overall. So you can't. Yeah, it's just disappointing. It really is. Really want the guys to perform better today.
So Detroit City FC will close the season with a 4-4-4 mark. Michigan Stars can improved to 5-4-3. Javi Bautista, the goal scorer in the first half for Detroit City. Give a lot of credit to Cody Lang. He was excellent in this match here tonight. But the Michigan Stars, behind 2 late goals, storm back and get the win here at Keyworth Stadium. That will close the curtain on the NPSL season. And right now, standing by with head coach Ben Pierman, our sideline reporter, Lindsey Pearson. Lindsey.
Thanks, Neil. Coach, the season may not have ended the way you wanted it to, but what did you see out of your team today?
That game probably kind of summed up our season for 70, 75 minutes. We were all over them, played a good game. And then poor, like we said, poor defending on restarts again, and then poor defending in transition on the second goal. And it was tough. We rotated guys. We got 5 subs in there for the last 20 minutes, guys who hadn't been playing. So, you can't blame them too much. But a lot of positives. I mean, this is a community club, a supporters club, and we played a lot of players from this area. And a lot of players from this area are developing and playing high-level soccer. So, clearly it's disappointing. Our goal was to not only make the playoffs, but to win games in playoffs, and we fell up short. Tonight wasn't anything indicative of that. You rotate guys, give some guys a chance. I mean, the crowd was tremendous. The fans, almost 7,000. So, it's disappointing. It's just something you got to learn from. And we told the guys last night at training, just moving forward, that guys got to be a little bit more honest in this league. This is a selfish league, and I think guys got to be a little bit more selfless. Our city's a tough city. We're blue collar, and we got to put more blue collar into the team.
And can you sum up this 2016 regular season?
It was up and down. I think if you just take the NPSL, obviously it's disappointing, but you look at what we did in the Open Cup. Nobody's done to Louisville what we've done, and we're an amateur team, and they're first place in a pro league. So, that's incredible what our guys did in the Open Cup. To do what we did in the FC United friendly was amazing. One of the greatest soccer experiences of our lives. So, the results weren't quite there. We suffered a lot of injuries. It's summer. Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor were deserving to make the playoffs, and we weren't. So, can't take anything away from them. I told these guys going into the season, every single time we put that jersey on, we have a target on our back. And we didn't respond well this season in general. So, there were a lot of disappointments, but to say anything less, it was fun. These fans are tremendous. The stadium's amazing. This city and this club's only getting better. So, that's one foot moving forward.
Thanks, Coach. And guys, I'm also joined by M1 Man of the Match, Cody Lang. Cody, great saves from you tonight. A couple unlucky ones. What did you see out there from your team?
We worked hard the whole full 90 minutes. The result just wasn't there. It's just been a great time being here and working with the team, and the great fans and everything. So it's been a great time.
And this is your first season here. Can you explain what this is like, playing at Keyworth in front of these supporters?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I've never played in front of anything like this before, but I just have to thank everyone. I have to thank the coaching staff, and I have to thank all the fans here, and the owners and everyone who have brought me here to be able to play and stuff. It's been a great time.
Thanks, Cody. Great job tonight. Neil, back to you.
Thank you very much, Lindsey, and certainly Cody Lang gave everything that he had here tonight. The M1 Imaging Man of the Match, and Zeke, justifiably so. Cody Lang was tremendous here tonight.
Yeah, he had a really great game. Just solid overall. I'm really impressed with him tonight.
Let's take a look at what is going on around the league. They're still in the second half in Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids with a 2-1 lead over Lansing United. So the Michigan Stars now will have the inside track to third place in terms of the table. That is where they sit. And we will see exactly how things shake out. But if Lansing is unable to come back and win that game, that is how the table will look once the season is complete. So that closes the door on the NPSL portion of the schedule. But the last match of the season coming up Wednesday, July 27th, right here at Keyworth Stadium, a friendly against the Windsor Stars. So that'll be your last chance to come out to Keyworth Stadium and check out Detroit City FC for the season. Let's take a look at the Metro PCS game report. Javi Bautista in the 26th minute got the party started for Detroit City on the goal off a Cyrus Sadie corner. Detroit taking a 1-0 lead into the halftime locker room. But then goals 6 minutes apart from Eric McWoods in the 79th minute and the 85th minute will give the Stars the come from behind 2-1 win. And again, Zeke, we talked about it. The Michigan Stars were undeterred. They were behind 1-0 late in this contest, but head coach Andy Wagstaff was able to push the right buttons, and the Stars come away with the 2-1 victory. So, from my broadcast partner Zeke Harris and our entire crew here with Detroit City FC, it's been our pleasure to serve you and bring you all the action all season long. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in all season long. We certainly do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the online game recap at vimeo.com/Detroit City FC. So one final time, the Michigan Stars come from behind to win this game by the score of 2-1. Thank you for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.